This was just one of the 115 logs being removed today from a log house near Columbiana that has stood in the same spot for 160 years, maybe longer. It'll now be rebuilt at Beaver Creek State Park, but today was more like an archaeological dig into how houses were built a long time ago. Ray Wingard of Town & Country Log Homes near Worcester spent his day balancing across the rafters of a log house on Route 14, about a mile from Columbiana.
We restore them. This is the first one we're relocating.
It was Wingard who, one by one, prepared the logs for removal, guided the crane into position, and then back to a truck where the logs were stacked.
I have a lot of appreciation how they did all the notches and all the details, and we have all this equipment here. They had horses, basically.
We're moving this two-story log house, 1860, questionably maybe older.
Dan Lyon is president of Friends of Beaver Creek State Park, the volunteer group which spent 3.5 years getting the house moved and eventually rebuilt in the park's Pioneer Village. All the logs have been tagged, so the house can be redone identically.
This is a pretty big project for us. It's probably going to be $75,000, maybe a little bit more.
Lyon showed me how the logs were held together by dowel pins. To fill in the gaps, a mix of mud and straw was used, which all these years later remained intact. Cindy DePillo watched as the house was dismantled. It was her family who built it, and ancestor Merle Raymond Easterly even etching his initials in thumbtacks near the front door. DePillo now lives behind the log house, which for much of the last 100 years was covered with siding outside and plaster inside. To save it, she decided to donate it.
It's been a great house. It's served me well, it served my family well, and it will serve the people that come down to visit it well.
When you first started this project, did you ever think you would get to today?
Well, after about the first year I didn't, but now it's starting to look a little better. Reconstructing the log cabin will begin soon after it gets to Beaver Creek State Park. The plan is to have it under roof by Christmas and have it open to the public late next summer.